Yeah, this 12-string Takamine, it needed some work just to get the action down to make it playable. This whole job was done on the XLT, by the way. I thought before I finish this one up, I wanted to bring you in for a close look, just so in case you come across something like this, this is what you've got to deal with. So the actual saddle itself, it's a split saddle, as everybody knows. They went to that split saddle thing many years ago, making the saddle in two pieces. So the saddle itself presses into this U-channel, and your piezos are underneath. So your piezos are wired into the floor of that U-channel, and that saddle just kind of presses into place. Now I've scraped away at this to move the focal point forward for the B string to get it to tune. So when you adjust the action on this, you'll find these small wafers underneath the U-channel in the slot. That's about all you got as far as adjusting goes. So you'll find a longer wafer under this longer saddle, and then the shorter wafer under this saddle. Kind of monkeyed around with this quite a bit to kind of get it to behave itself, but we're definitely on the home stretch. We're on the last two choruses, the high B and the high E. So you can also see just by design, this bridge, what was happening is these top strings were deflecting off the rosewood before they hit the focal point on the actual saddle. So I had to make a couple of little relief cuts there to get that pressure to push down on the saddle, which in turn pushes down on the crystal. Same thing here. I had to put those two little relief cuts. This portion of the bridge, I actually carved an elliptical shape for the same reason, to prevent the strings from deflecting off the rosewood before they hit the actual saddle. So I think we're good right now. We're ready to tune this up and intonate these final two choruses, the B and the high E. This is where we ended up with the compensated nut on this 12-string guitar. So I'm going to play through a couple of different things. I've got kind of a Slo-Mo version of Somewhere Out There, and I deliberately play that super slow for two reasons. One is I'm just kind of figuring out the chords as I go. Secondly, I really wanted to sort of strum and let the chords linger so you could kind of hear the overtones. When a 12-string is this accurate, it's like the stars line up. Check this out. Here's an exercise to sort of check the intonation on your 12 string using the middle two strings. So I'm moving up the scale diatonically in thirds in the key of E. So the thirds I'm playing are here. But I'm listening to that against the backdrop of the droned low E bass and then the two open choruses E and B on top. So you get this. It changed to an A bass here. I'm using an ultra light pick here. I just find with the 12 string, if you use a heavier pick, you kind of jar the strings. So a light touch is best. These are extra light strings, and that's it for the 12 string Takamine. Cheers.